Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
I am good.
Uh,
How are you?
how do I turn this around? Oh, yeah, okay.
I've already got my like super Luddite set up over here
Cool, cool.
on a couple molds. So just while some people come rolling in, we can scroll through some of the entries, which are all fantastic. I
Oh,
apologize if I miss anybody. I'm just going on the most recent ones with the hashtag. So clicking my way through with those.
yeah, the hashtag is tricky, Because it doesn't upload all the time. Like, you can't see everything and then you got to reload it?
Yeah, it almost takes like at least probably like a day or two to go through all this stuff and figure everything out. But some wild stuff. There's something from Neil,
Oh, yeah.
Ahimo, one of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Who
It's so good.
I don't know if I'd seen him use that like any of that before, so I don't know if that's all new stuff as
It's
well.
it's it's brand new.
Yeah,
He
really,
made it. He made it just for the show. Yeah.
it's a lot of commitment. I just use scraps to make mine, literal scraps.
He was uh he was so excited and just he showed me he had a 3D sculpt and he said, how's this? I'm like, fuck yeah. And he
I
just
guess that'll do.
and he was just, yeah, really, eh? And he just fucking went for it.
If that's what you want to put in the show, I guess that's okay. Some Australian resin there. Think Australian.
Is that Freak Street?
That is titty beans.
Oh, Titty Beans. Oh, right, yeah, right.
Someone from the future. Skull and Void. That Doom Tracker is one of my. I have a
Oh
Doom
my god,
Tracker. I absolutely love it. I've
wow.
watched him once upon a time talk about like all the pieces that go into his Doom Tracker, and it's absolutely insane the amount of like stuff he grabbed to make that toy happen.
Yeah, yeah,
This one really blew me away. Like Frankenlander's always making really cool stuff, but like,
always, yeah.
wow, if you
Like
like
the
click through, like that is so cool.
Yeah,
That
it's
effect that he put on there.
mind blowing, just crazy. I can't
And I'm
believe.
and I'm pretty sure all his stuff maintains like original articulation for the most part. When I've seen his like blow aparts of toys, it's like still the chests are two piece like
Right.
together. I'm not sure if that one is, but I know a lot of it is. I certainly do not have the patience to make toys that way.
Yeah, that's so incredible. He put all the glow in the dark paint all over them.
Okay, so it's got oh yeah, there's some
Yeah,
like black light.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're so
very
good.
cool.
And
And then the
like,
Angry Beast
he's,
just tearing that house apart.
yeah, his two girls are like really into the Barbie
The
beach house.
Barbie.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it
Well,
makes
there it
sense.
is. So yeah, just trying to click my way through as many of these. Oh, I'm not sure I saw that one. Wow, that's really great.
Yeah, wow.
Of the circuitry element of it, that's very cool. There's a few that have that, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome too. It's so good. I love
And
his
it
color.
seems, yeah, absolutely.
There's a bunch of people that I missed. I was thinking that the live a half an hour later. Oh, that's yeah, Andy
Yeah,
Mecca.
that's crazy. That's
Like
really cool.
I miss a few. I'm gonna go through everything again and check it all out. How's
There's
Miasan? Yeah,
Meow. Yeah.
it looks so real. Oh,
The
yeah, so
illustrations are very cool as well. So that was an interesting like change to like
mhm.
include some illustrators as well as just like toy artists, which was cool to see.
Yeah, there was
There's mine.
oh, there's yours. Yeah,
We can skip past that one. Hello from Brazil. I think I'm the only one who opted not to make like a crazy creature and just like an overweight comic book character who decided to self isolate.
wait it out.
But we
Oh,
all
there's
deal with the apocalypse differently. So
yeah, for sure. There's the why that K.
why that K? Yeah, use attack.
Yeah,
Oh, I hadn't seen this one yet. This is
yeah.
very cool.
A beautiful one. Yes, space stuff.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
hope. This
and a
is a
wonderful
very
little,
optimistic piece.
yeah, and a beautiful little story to go along with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very cool. And then Ghoul,
Oh,
always doing something ghoulish. Oh, Ghoul. I don't
yeah,
know if you're
yeah. He
still
was,
in here, but I missed that call out to Mankind on that one. That's beautiful. A little bit of wrestling call out in there.
and is barbed wire based, I believe.
Barbed wire, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Hence the Pamela-esque bust going on there.
Oh, these
I
are
loved these.
they're all. I mean, it's amazing how you can make them all look so different just with colorways. Eh? I mean, they're just
Yeah, and this one
like
sort of reminded me of the Red King in leather when I saw it.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot all about him. Is he still doing toys? I should have asked him to join in.
Don't know if I've seen him post any toys in a while, but
Yeah. Oh my God, this spider, sort of like a cat spider. This is
yeah,
mad doll art. Yeah.
I'd love to see that in person to see what it looks like. That'd be cool.
Yeah, she does a lot of airbrushing, so I can see. Oh, and
Broke one.
that's Broke One. Broke One, yeah. Yeah, I love the card art on that one. Oh, there's Underworld Customs.
Underworld Customs. Yep, I really like this one. A little bit of Toxic Crusader piece in there. Can't go wrong
Yeah,
with that.
recognize the head, yeah. And that's the wrestler body, right? From
That
Smash.
yeah, it looks like a Hasbro. Yeah. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. Yep, Legion of or yeah, it might be Axe or Smash. I can't remember which one it is. Oh, I didn't see
Oh,
this one. This is really cool. I like
this is so
that.
cool, right? Yeah. I love the arm and that skull on the chest. A skull on the shoulder. And you
That
can't go wrong with a
that
twin
double
moving.
mace. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
intense. Could
yeah.
only imagine if it had like some spinning action, like Hurricane Hordak, that would do some damage right there.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Demolition. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's really cool. It has like sort of a retro feel to it, eh? And there's yeah, Slime
Yeah,
City.
Slime Cities, which is very cool as
Yeah,
a person who loves bug toys.
yeah, yeah. It's beautiful. I love all the
Yeah.
blood all over it. It's really nice. She had a crazy mold for that. Oh, this is
Yeah, I can
Gorilla.
imagine. I didn't get a good chance to look at it, but the mold looks pretty intense.
It's Gorilla Ghost.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
These are pretty
Uh,
sweet too.
yeah, this Tone Twisted Tiger. This is
The
first show.
quadruple T
Yeah,
with a Mr. T.
yeah.
Wow.
Mr.
Just
T
so
and
many levels of T going on here.
there's a lot of T. Tiger. Supposedly that's his. I think it's his stepdaughter's pajamas. You think he said? In the back.
You can't give away people's trade secrets like that. You got to keep that stuff. You should play that closer to the chest.
Okay.
Uh,
Sorry.
one of
Sorry
my
for
longtime favorite artists,
yeah,
Fionns.
it's I love
Very cool.
that arm and that face. It's just like, oh my God. It's
Everything. The cape comes across
everything.
like very well as well.
Just so like so much emotion. It's like it's incredible.
Yeah, I hadn't got a chance to look at all of those pictures, but I really like the way like it comes, like the face especially comes out there. That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
great color combinations.
Prentler, very cool.
Oh yeah, it's so good. I love how he worked the orange in and all this the face
Hmm.
on that the terror on that like on that guy with the
It
head
gives me
drop
like shades
over.
of Swamp Thing when I look at it too, but
Yeah,
very
like
cool.
yeah, it's terrifying in a very fun way, isn't it? Though I mean, it's like oh my
Yeah,
God, you know?
absolutely.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's
Sycamore, very
yeah,
cool.
it's beautiful. It had like those spinning blades,
Yeah,
and that's like what's his name from Super Mario for the back part. The
uh, like you're talking about Yoshi? No.
No, not Yoshi. What's his name?
Oh, like Bowser?
Yeah, Bowser. Yeah, it's Bowser's
Okay.
like yeah. I love the
I
head.
also like I also like the branding. I know like you sometimes sneak
Oh
in
yeah,
like LM9s on thing, but that's really cool. Like the branding that's in
yeah,
there.
yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, he does a lot of he does mostly 3D sculpting, so it's like a neat thing that you can do with that. I was doing it for a little bit, and then I just gave up. I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
I can't keep doing this. So much work. Those gluing tiny little letters on, and they get stuck to you, and you're like, oh god.
Oh, I'm quite aware. It's a sad reality if people realize how much potential like glued on skin they might have on the magnets of some of my toys. Small
Yeah,
pieces of me that travel the world.
and this is Mr. Walters, Nerfect. I
Okay.
guess
I didn't see this one either.
I think that was the first one, and then but the other one was the second one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that he came up with. They're both beautiful.
And then I'm not sure if this gets to like the end because I just did like most recent. So I mean, without a refresh, I may not get to everybody who's on here. The
There's
only like I know Dollar Slice put his up just a little while ago, his like Sucklord tribute that he had going.
yeah, I missed
Um,
that one. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there's Freak Street just right
and
there.
here,
The
yeah, there definitely are. Oh, even yours didn't show up in that, so I
oh
suppose it would be worthwhile to go through these. You should probably get shown off a little bit there.
yeah,
I
there's
love sculpts like this one here
yeah,
that
it's really
just look like so greasy and gross with that tone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
He's
really
amazing.
cool when sculptures come out that way. What do we got going here? Okay, I didn't see this one either.
Yeah, it's a wonderful little story and beautiful, beautiful pieces.
Yes, absolutely. Wow. Yeah, these are very cool.
It's like a little story going on.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and check that out in a little bit more detail later. That's very cool. So much more work than like putting a Marvel Legends figure beside your fat guy and putting some speech bubbles in it.
Those speech bubbles are good.
The speech bubbles, yeah. I did all of that from my phone too, just without leaving the couch. I in essence am sedentary sinister. Um,
Oh, this is yeah, right. Necropit.
yeah,
I missed the one coming up. I missed that one. Who's that?
Jason Lex,
Oh, right, quite. Yeah, this is his first art show as well. Oh,
sweet.
this is beautiful. Yeah, he loves the
The
wheeled.
something McDuck, I think it's from. I can't remember who though.
Hmm.
It's a McDuck of some sort of duck-like creature. I think we saw that one.
Yeah, that one's amazing.
Nathaniel's creature. I don't think I saw there was like a nice story that went with this one, and then
Yeah, this
that's
leash. Yeah,
okay. That is Leisha's. Yeah, that's very
yeah,
cool.
very creepy.
Is
I
that
love it.
all like an original sculpt that Leash did for that one?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so different on every angle. Eh?
Yeah, I mean a lot of his stuff is like that. So that's Ducktales. Thank you very much. Um, then
Oh,
this one's
this is great. Yeah, this is
cool.
this I illustrated that asked to join and from Germany, Ben,
Okay.
and he because there were so many toy makers, he decided to illustrate as if his illustrate this is one of his characters and illustrate it like it's a toy.
Yeah, it's like sort of reminiscent of like there was this a little run of like Marvel comics where they had variant covers that were of
Oh,
like Secret Wars esque toys and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. Looks
and
awesome, Leash.
yeah, the back is great too.
And then there's yours. How
There's
many
my
pieces is this one?
23.
Oh,
Yeah,
23 pieces.
yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah, that's like serious because I'm assuming like both of like the shin pads are cast, the cod
Hmm.
piece is cast, the little like leg guard there. Yeah, that's wild. That's very cool.
All the armor. I was just really getting into armor and just like
I
how
I can
much
see
fucking armor
that. How
put
much
on this
armor can
guy.
I put on something?
Yeah, yeah,
You're like becoming the toy version of like 90s comics. Like how many pouches can I put on this character before it's too much? And you haven't hit the point yet. You still have a good amount of armor on there.
there's still some
So
room. There's a whole half leg over there.
let's tag Rob Liefeld and tell him to eat his heart out with all that stuff.
Yeah, when I finished it, I didn't really realize how Spawn like it was. I wasn't really going for that, but I was like, oh my god, I never even thought about that.
I don't know if I would have even guessed like Spawn with this. I see it completely as just like it's very up your alley, and I think like immediately recognizable as one of your figures.
Thanks, thanks.
Yeah, and there's probably a lot of molds to make that one.
Yes, yeah. This one here is I love this one so much. It's so cute, eh? So cute
Yeah,
and so filled with death.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Still
a
gives
lot of motion
yeah.
on it. Yeah,
And then Mr. Paco's. I think we've seen Mr. Paco's already. Mr. Paco always like every single time
always, always, yeah, always has
he
a killer figure.
just goes wild with something.
I guess for people who don't know, I guess this is kind of like our fourth online show in a way. I mean, Angry Beast did three scrap shows,
Three scrap shows. Yeah.
and then And then I did this one with Angry Beast's help. He was my advisor from all of his experience from doing 3 online shows, right?
Right, just some behind the scenes action from the
Yeah,
Angry Beast on this
yeah,
one.
yeah. Like, do that. Don't do that. Do this. Do this some more.
That's a bad idea. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right. Shall we see if there's anyone else? I know you had planned to have some people come on. Do you want to bring them on if anybody's in the chat right now or no?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, we're only in like 15 minutes. That's pretty good. We got 45 minutes. Um, anyone out there want to come on and talk?
Yeah, if you're an artist in the show and you want to talk, just like send a request and the gatekeeper, Mr. Monkey, will let you through. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he's vetting people at the door or not.
No, no.
No, not enough armor. You can't come through.
Oh, Slime City wants to come in. Okay.
All right.
So how
Bring
do
Slime
I?
City in. I want to see that toy being held in a hand.
Yes. Okay, I've invited her.
All right. The screen is pausing over and over again. I can only assume that's a good sign.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, good. Are you?
Let's
Good.
see this bug. Sweet.
Wow.
So on that is like the bottom part of it is one piece, the like chest is one piece, and then arms and head.
Yeah, the body is one piece. Like this is
Yeah.
one piece.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yes, it was a nightmare to mold. You guys, it was a nightmare. Like that was, which is why I finished only today, right? Because I had
Right.
so much trouble with that body,
It's a very tricky shape
Yeah.
to mold.
and I did a dump mold.
Yeah.
Oh, so drill a hole here, maybe, and hope that it all works out.
It is pretty big. Yeah, I don't know if.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Thank you.
And it
That's
sort of
beautiful.
reminds me of, it's like an evolution of like that one first toy that you put out.
I know. I figured you'd like this one, right?
I do. I'll have to get one eventually.
Is the head is similar, or is it the same head from your original one?
The
No,
original one was a mantis head.
It was a mantis head.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, and the arms move as well, right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. The
So
two arms on the top.
4
Yeah.
points. Yeah, 4 points of articulation.
Yes, on the waist. Yeah. I love all the red, like red and green together. It's just such a beautiful
I
combination.
know, right? And
Yeah.
it's super clear. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's resin red in there, or is that paint?
No,
think
it's paint.
resin, right? It's paint?
No, it's paint. It's paint.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, here's my
In a
beast.
very intricate mold.
Oh my god. I mean, it's nice, right? It turned out okay.
Yeah.
That's all that
Yeah.
matters. It doesn't matter how bad the mold looks. Not all of us are like Lab Monkey who create molds that are
No,
like
for
pieces of artwork. Some of us make molds that are pieces of garbage, and we still manage to pull toys out of them. So
It's true. You can mold
that's-
almost any way and still have a cool toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no one needs to peek behind the curtain on that. So it's all good.
Yeah.
No. At the end of the day.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on. Oh my god.
And then I'm assuming all the articulation matches your other figures as well, like all the magnetic pulls, so they can. No? Come on.
I just wing it every time.
You just wing it every time. Oh.
Every time.
Random.
I guess that's more luck of the draw. Then you never know what's going to work, and it's like a happy surprise what can work.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, that's awesome.
Well, thank you so much.
And I love your orange shirt too. Look at that, eh?
Yeah, Apocalypse Chic.
Yep. Ready for the apocalypse.
I'm gonna destroy everything.
I think I just have a Hordak shirt on.
Yeah, me
so.
neither. Eric, me neither. Seriously. Which is why I just wing it. I can't bother to learn it.
How to line up the magnets?
Yeah.
Oh, it's super easy, I'll tell you. Takes no work at all.
Yeah, it's not too hard.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Lab Monkey has like dots and stuff that help him do it. My way is
Let's
much
see.
more
You know
barbaric
what?
than his.
Let's see if
I do, yeah.
this would-
Oh, we're testing to see if any of the magnets match.
Look at
Oh, look at that.
Oh, nice. That looks good.
It works. It looks good too. It's a good size.
Now put the Freddy head on the Mantis and let's see what we have there.
Yeah. Check this out.
Oh,
And
that is
that would totally be like an outcut, like a cut scene from like a Nightmare on Elm Street, like him as some bloody insect devouring
I mean,
someone.
in part 4, there's like a mantis kill. The girl turns into a mantis and she breaks.
Oh yeah, I think I recall that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
in part 4. That looks good though.
that looks great. It's the joy of toys.
The joy of toys. Oh. See? One arm works.
Oh, see,
Wow.
look at that. You're like halfway there.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Well, if there's
All right.
anyone else who wants to jump in.
Yeah, please do. If anybody
It was
else wants to
nice.
pop on, show
Yeah.
off their stuff.
Yeah, just leave a comment and we'll pull you in.
Yeah.
Leave a comment, request. The gatekeeper will let you through.
I'm so glad you finished on time.
That's also
I
the
finished
beauty
with
of the
like
online
2
art
hours
show.
ago, like 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was still painting. Yep. TTT wants to go in.
All right.
Okay, I'll leave.
Bye,
Thank you.
Slime City. No problem.
Take care.
LM9, you good to bring TTT in?
Oh, okay.
You got a handle on this?
I'm trying to.
Technology, I tells you.
Okay, he's invited.
All right. The ball's in their court now.
What's up,
Hey,
guys
how are
Hey.
you?
and ladies?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Man, this is crazy. Thank you, Lab Monkey. This was a lot of fun watching everyone's post roll through and like frantically refreshing to see all the cool shit.
Yeah. It was
No
mine.
doubt.
I'm gonna go back and see. I didn't see everybody. I think I saw maybe 80% in the half an hour that we had in between. I gotta.
Yeah, I forgot my tiger mask at home, so you guys get to see my real face, I guess.
Are we talking like a tiger mask as in like the wrestler tiger mask, or are we talking tiger mask as in like Tigger?
Yeah, the tiger mask. So actually, my stepdaughter, who you shouted out when we scrolled through the page, she
Yeah.
was upset because you didn't shout out my wife. So I shout out my wife for giving me the tiger mask. Yeah, but I've got probably Lab Monkey's alter ego here.
Nice.
This guy was it retains the action for the Demolition Hasbro figure.
Yeah.
So the top piece is it's a little bit heavier now because of the fifth, but the top piece is like an original figure, but the rest is all cast. And it's got
Oh, there's a
reveals
vault
both
art
sides.
in there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so cool.
Couldn't be an Apocalypse show without a piece of an Apocalypse figure. So that's Apocalypse from Toy Biz X-Men.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a similar,
You know
like,
what?
he has a similar attachment for the Marvel Legends version as well, I believe, that I have somewhere kicking around.
Yeah, I think so. And I added in like a Motu peg. So
Sweet.
this will go on He-Man.
Oh, cool. You added that in.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
nice.
added it into the mold. So
Oh, right.
I'll be able to, my mold actually, I'll be able to make these for that fit with He-Man.
Perfect.
That's very cool.
Yeah, that's a great arm. So good.
I think the kids call him Motu nowadays, but I grew up calling it He-Man. So
Motu.
Yeah,
and,
I can't say Motu either. It's He-Man.
I have a hard time saying it. I read it, and then when I go to like ask for the He-Man figures, like the guys at the toy stores are like, "Oh, you mean Motu?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Show me He-Man figures." And then I had this on all my figures that I do. I put this Origins peg, so this will actually swap on to like an Origins
Oh,
He-Man figure
cool.
too.
Oh wow. Okay.
And those are also inspired by the guy who put this thing on because he's such a lover of Mannix. So
I love
that's a
the
Mannix leg.
Yeah, I love the Maddox.
Mannix are great figures.
Yeah.
And then here's the other one, Mr. T. This was from this is a Clubber Lang head. And then I made let's see. I also like to do the arm peg for the heads too,
Yeah.
so you could swap on my heads.
Oh, cool. That's neat.
And then I made this Hordak cannon with a Horde arm, actually. So you could throw that on like a Fisto. This is actually from Hurricane Hordak. I heard you mention Hurricane Hordak earlier.
I
So
did, yeah.
I casted that from a Hurricane Hordak.
Is that from the vintage Hurricane Hordak, or would that be from?
Yeah,
sweet.
vintage. This is from vintage, and I just casted the bottom,
Yep,
and then I added on the Fisto and Jitsu
yep,
peg.
yep.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then you never see that on the left arm, so I made this Hordak left arm for future use, right?
Yep.
And then Horde Trooper legs, but it's also got the same. You could throw that on an Origins figure if you want.
Very
Oh,
cool.
very
So
cool.
you can
Yeah.
mix and match.
Sweet.
Cool. That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's lots of very cool articulation in there.
Hmm.
Yeah, I want all my shit to kind of mix and match. You know, I've only got like one customer so far. He's been keeping me busy. Scrooge McPlastic kept me busy with 5 figures like that were commissioned. So like I spent the last year working on those. Haven't been able to pump out much more. But anyway,
Oh,
I'll go ahead and jump off. This is like more of a Mannix figure now with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
torso and the
oh,
leg.
he's got the 8-pack. Yeah, very nice.
I think it's like a 15 pack if you count them all.
Is it
Yeah, I'm
really?
looking
It's
at a
like-
Mannix on the shelf. They're pretty intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy, man. And this arm's from a Remco AWA, the Baron von Rausch.
Yeah.
I always thought he had that cool like claw hand.
Yeah,
No, it's a hard
yeah.
He's like the only. He's the only figure that has that. So
Yeah, that's
I
sweet.
grabbed that and
That's a sweet
added
action for
He-Man.
his.
yeah. But all right, guys, I'll let someone else jump on. I think there's a lot of other artists waiting in the wings.
Very
Sweet.
cool.
Thanks for
They may
having me.
need-
Yeah.
They may
Thank you
need to
so
send a
much.
request. Lab Monkey, I don't know. Are you seeing comment updates or no? I haven't seen one in a long time.
I'm going through now.
Okay, cool.
I don't know how to jump off, so you guys got to boot me.
I can try to do that with Lab Monkey looks.
Yeah, I'm not
Maybe.
sure how you do that.
I'll tag in why that K.
Ah.
Why that K is asking. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but
Why
It
that
is.
care
You're tagged in.
youth attack works. But yeah. All right, Lab Monkey, I think you should be able to leave. There's a button somewhere for you to leave. Or I think I can't kick you out because it's Lab Monkey's feed. So
I don't know how to pick it.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
dropping in to give a
Yo.
reminder.
hey, reminder, we're all here. This show was great.
What happened?
Oh, we just
You
lost
kicked them both out. What? Tired.
Okay, I'll invite him.
Not enough armor. Out.
We just want his intro again.
Yeah. I want another reminder.
Okay, he's invited.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, I'm back in.
All
Yeah.
right.
I'm back in. I got kicked. I don't know what happened with my live feed. It got canceled.
Oh, okay.
Been getting canceled a lot lately on this app. They had me banned for a while. I couldn't go live.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah. I get I don't know. You guys know I get a little jazzed up on some stuff, and Instagram doesn't really like that. But
Oh wow.
no, like I was saying, this show is great. I mean, everyone's pieces are just.
Oh, mind-blowing.
I wish I made a toy. Everyone's shit it's just so sick. The theme, like, I mean, both of you guys, your pieces were awesome. Super, super humbled to be a part of it.
Yours was screen. That's a screen you did though, right?
Yeah, definitely. I figure I might as well show it. Let me,
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see it.
please.
kind of
It's
get situated.
it's beautiful.
There's definitely like some sweet Fallout vibes going on in there too.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's
so-
purposeful, knowing you.
Oh, absolutely. So actually, the guy down here, kind of like exploding.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the. That's a perk from one of the games.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
absolutely necessary.
Yeah. So really what I did was there's a girl that I work with, Sticks and Spells. She works at the print shop with me. And I kind of gave her the idea that I wanted to do something from Fallout and use one of these perks. And, you know, I gave her that perk and said, you know, this guy exploding looks really cool. And then she just kind of came up with everything else. And it totally looks like a Vault Tech poster from the game.
Absolutely, yeah, it does.
Yeah. I can't get I mean, I could turn the light off maybe, but like they kind of got a charge, but it glows like a son of a gun
Really?
when you turn the lights off. Yeah, it's got so you can't really see it, but there's glow ink in there.
Oh,
I'll see if I
wow.
can get it to kind of to charge up a little bit.
So, like, what part would glow? Is it like the white ink that would glow on it, or?
So like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. Let's see if I can go in the dark with it.
So did you add the glow as a separate element, or is it mixed in?
Yeah, so it's a 3 colors: black ink, orange, and then there's glow ink. Let's see if it'll.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I can get the idea of what would be. It's hard to capture it, but I think I
Yeah.
know exactly what you're talking about.
It's not really it's not being cooperative right now to glow for me, but
Like
I
the
tried to,
lightning bolts, the lower half of the wasteland, the part of the
Yeah.
the white part of the cloud. Yep.
yeah, it's got like just kind of like details in the mountains too. There's like a glow going on. I was really happy that you guys let me do a print. I kind of originally I thought it was just going to be a toy show and I was going to try to come up with something, but you know, my main concentration is screen printing. I mean,
Yeah, you got a couple.
yeah, it's. I mean, I've been doing it for so long, and it's really my first love. Toy making definitely has become a new hobby, but I really wanted to print. I've been getting into a lot of like paper printing lately and poster printing. So I figured I might as well ask if I could do a print, and I'm appreciative that you accepted it.
Yeah, we thought it would be interesting to pull in a bunch of illustrators, and I think it worked out really well.
I love that. I love the aspect that there were, you know, like Paul Rentler,
Yeah,
definitely a huge inspiration for me. Even like his music years ago, I loved the band that he was in, and he's just been a hero of mine. So it was definitely cool to be alongside him in a show. I had him in my Print Love show last year when I did a printed show in Asbury where I live. And I was like super stoked to hang one of his pieces at the gallery.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But I mean, I guess I'm going to jump off. Thanks for letting me get on and kind of chop it up with you guys.
And
I'm
you
glad you
mentioned,
came on. It's a whole other cool level that has like the glow in the dark ink to it too. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's-
really cool.
Yeah,
really cool,
I'll try to post some. I just posted a story before I hopped on to watch the live feed. And kind of showed the glow. I had my wife help me. She charged it up with her phone light, and then I got like a decent video of it.
Sweet.
But yeah, it's definitely cool. Now that it's revealed, I want to hang one up in the house. I just got to find a spot somewhere on the wall.
Are you at the
somewhere,
point
I mean-
where you have to remove something to put something up? That's a tough place to be.
Yeah,
Sacrifices must be made.
we only hang prints and art in the one room in the place we're renting right now because I just have so much of it. So yeah, it's definitely the walls in here are definitely stocked up, but I'll find a spot for it.
Cool.
I'll definitely find a spot. But
Sweet.
thank you so much, guys.
Good to see you.
To all the other artists in the chat, your work's so dope. Keep doing it. Keep inspiring me and keep inspiring everybody. And hopefully the apocalypse doesn't come too soon.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna.
Is that your last?
Yeah,
No further reminders.
Reminder. buy some art from some of the artists. You
There
had
you
me on
go.
the spot for a reminder.
That's a nice. That's a
Those
nice.
are
I thought you
those are
just had
carefully
these like in the pocket, man. Come on.
those are carefully curated, man. Yeah. I got to get out my little black book. But yeah, reminder: buy some art, browse the art, follow the artists, and thanks again. I'm also going to try to figure out how to get out of here.
Good luck.
I've never done this before.
It's
Do I
like
just hit the
left and
X?
then another left after that.
All right.
All
Oh,
right,
that just
Lab
flipped my
Monkey.
camera. Yep. All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna X out. Thank you.
Old
Bye.
people using
Bye.
social media. All right. Can you see if there's anybody else who's looking to come in? Again, like I haven't had a refresh on any of the chat in a very long time. Or if any artists do want to come on, just you can always send a request to Lab Monkey to be like invited in, and we can bring you in as well. Show off your
You
piece
do
in
that way,
person.
or just leave a comment. I don't think I see anything here. Got another just less than a half hour. Oh,
All right.
Lee's just gonna come in.
All right, Rozzy.
All right. Oh goddamn! I spelled his name wrong. Okay, there he is. Oh shit! It's got too many I's and E's.
I thought there was just one I and one E.
Well, I think that's my spelling. Is it EI or IE?
I believe it's Liege.
I did that. Oh god. Okay. There he is. Okay. He's invited.
All right,
Spelling is not one of my strong points,
that's okay.
especially with the crazy.
Hey yo,
Hey, long time no see.
good people. Yeah, long time no see.
Man, look at that shirt you got on. Is that
Mishka
Mishka?
all the way.
Yeah. Head to
Where's
toe
the piece?
Mishka.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Actually,
Oh wow.
if you can see, the hand says LT.
Oh, sweet.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. It's actually based on SARS story, like short story, more like creepypasta.
Okay.
So I'm like, hell yeah, I gotta make that thing. So the story behind it is like it's Nathaniel's creature. So basically, Nathaniel is a cult leader and he kidnaps wastelanders like post-apocalypse, right? Like trying to survive, trying to seek shelter everywhere else. And then basically he gives them food and stuff, but Nathaniel feeds the people to this little guy. So that's the story behind this grotesque anomaly.
That's
So was
beautiful.
that story? The story was, I guess, written before you made that piece, right?
Actually, no.
No.
He made the character. He made the sculpture first,
Okay.
and then he told me like the themes of what he wanted. So this he created. Like it took him. He finished like 2 weeks ago, and then he told me I wanted a story.
Okay.
So I
Cool.
came up with an elaborate story for this, but the story was actually done a week ago. It took us a week to do.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, I wasn't sure what the order was. Like, if you made the story first and then the figure was sort of based off that, or if he made the figure and the story came after. But that's cool.
Like, in my case, it's like all over the place. Yeah, but all my stuff is like that too. So
Yeah, I've always liked how all of your stuff has like a cool story that goes behind it. It's not just something random. You always put a lot of thought into whatever you're making, which is always very
Yeah.
cool.
like mostly like I forgot what his name was. The guy before me is like Wasteland. It's like Fallout
Yeah,
based. So
right, because you
like
love Fallout as well.
nuclear, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nuclear stuff, and this basically is like three people on the back.
Yeah.
You can see
Mhm.
They're all fused.
they're all fused with a ram skull, I guess. Yeah. So yeah,
That's beautiful,
awesome.
Leash.
Thank you so
I
much.
love how it looks. It looks so different as it turns around, and you see all the different parts. It's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it was supposed to have hands, but like, why don't I just sculpt it in the like the body mass, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I love.
sometimes less is more.
I love all the
Yeah,
spikes
that's
too. The
true.
spikes are amazing too. I love those.
Yeah, spikes are deadly.
Yeah.
It's actually like hard clay. This the spikes are the only one is like hard clay.
Right.
So is that a one
Yeah.
of one right now?
This is a one of one.
Are you gonna plan to make like a mold of it, or just leave it as a one of one?
Probably in the future, but like the way I see this figure is like there's no way.
Oh, no way to mold it? You could mold it.
Yeah, I can, but like when we were like writing the story,
Yeah.
we're gonna make more grotesque figure because like it's one of the creatures in our upcoming zine that we're working together with
Oh,
SARS,
zine.
and we're
Cool.
trying to make like a manga figure, a manga, uh, a manga,
He's trying to make.
a
He's trying
manga,
to make a
basically,
manga.
like a
Like a
storybook.
universe type thing, and then like all with
Yeah,
its own characters,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
inspired by Fallout stuff, you know, but more on the Leech storytelling.
Yeah, I think this got his brain rolling with the post-apocalyptic kind of theme that he's like, okay, I want to do more.
Yeah, because it's like it looks like in the world of Demonito, which is like my biggest figure of all time ever
Yeah.
since I got the contract with my Galaxy Toys. But yeah, like this is like definitely in the world of Demonito.
Sweet. So then will
Yeah.
Demonito get like pulled into the zine as well, I would assume?
That's
Oh,
definitely.
okay, cool.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
great idea.
yeah. Hopefully, everything's good to you guys. Stay safe. I'm
You as
gonna head
well.
out.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks for coming in.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for coming.
All right, LM9. Do we got anybody else looking to come in?
Nope, I don't see anyone.
No. All
What
right.
we got? We got
We got like 15 minutes left.
15
So
more minutes. Yeah. Anyone else want to come in?
anyone want to come out and play?
Just scrolling through to see if I can see anything.
If not, we end up early, and then you get to start scrolling through
Hey,
Instagram.
we got Titty Beans.
Oh, excellent! Someone from the future. Maybe they can tell us what happens tomorrow.
Yo.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, good. Thanks, man. So I'm just gonna get my phone set up properly. Get some good light and shit, hopefully.
Yeah, this is already. I can tell you're doing something far more professional than what I'm doing. So you're saying your phone is not propped up on like 4 molds right now, so it's pointing at you.
How are we?
Good. And like, I'm not even joking. This is currently my setup for how my phone is being propped up so that it stays put and I don't have to touch it.
Nice. Nice.
I make do with what I have.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Lab Monkey, for putting this show on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And these.
So it's only articulated at the arms and then
Okay.
the face as well. So we can
Oh, the
take the
face
face
is
off.
articulated. That's always a cool feature when those can get thrown in, the articulated faces.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So you can change the faces and then store your spare ones just on the back there.
Oh, I like that too. That's very cool.
Because they originally
Yeah.
just kind of put it onto the shoulder, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool," but it was a bit flimsy. So, but and it kind of matches the. So the torso is the bad guy from Fifth Element, and it just kind of had this cool back spine thing, and I was like, oh, that sort of fit well. And I ended up sculpting a little bit there, and the tubes on the front, then just keep bashing some accessories from a Star Wars figure, and then keep bashing a little patch on the leg as well.
Yeah, I
took
think
the feet off.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And then took the feet off Prune Face and attached them to another bunch of legs. I think it was like a skiff guard. And then modern, I can't remember whose arm this is. And then Shadows of the Empire Luke arm. So, you know, he's in like the red armor and that sort of stuff. What else we got? Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, sculpt on the front. But I hope to sort of do a bit of a reissue with like articulated legs, updated arms, and then some like different faces. I need new faces to work with. And then instead of sort of doing the marbling, I did so the torso, so that's all sort of one piece. So I did that and then just sort of did a double core weight to cure, and then kind of, so I really wanted that like contrast, and I was getting too many marbles where they would just blend. So it worked out well. It was a little bit tough on the mold, leaving the resin in there for that long. I had to be pretty quick, so I had some tears in like in the hood, but it was all pretty good. I actually thought ahead and pre-drilled like the magnet for the face and molded it with the actual thing, so it all lined up.
Yeah, that's definitely critical when you have like such a specific place so you're not like shaving pieces of the face to try and make it fit in there.
Yeah, no way. I've got another one. Oh, and the spear as well. So we did the spear. So I think this is my first weapon. So I shared some photos the other day of like making a weapons mold, and just I think the top is like some sort of Star Wars gun, but just sort of shaved it down to make it look a bit more axe-ish. And then yeah, we've got Michael Myers' knife up there. We've got Mando's rifle, and then the actual staff itself, I think, is from. I think it's like a pike out of Solo, like the dudes that sort of stand there to get like a robot fucking head and pouches and stuff, and they've got a staff. So that was an interesting thin piece. I don't know how it's gonna travel when I sort of post these off, but speaking to a dude, just gonna tape it down to some cardboard and keep it stiff. But yeah, I was really surprised they came out.
Yeah, casting thin parts is so tricky, eh?
Yeah, it's so hard. So I've got the other one here as well.
I find too that the thin parts they'll change over time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, as like heat gets to them, they'll like reshape a little bit and like get wonky. But
yeah,
so like you said with the packing, if you pack it up against something, then it'll help. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, taping it down to like a little piece of cardboard's just a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, genius. So yeah, these are two. The other one I've just put aside because it's been picked up. I think maybe one of these has been picked up as well. But yeah, awesome show. Like, I was so stoked this morning, like going through like everyone's things, and because of like the orange theme, it was just like a sea of orange and all these wicked like characters and shit. I was up to like 2:30 in the morning, like writing the backstory. So I was like, it's going to be a little bit of a backstory. And it was kind of like, all right, I'll stop now. Then I was like, oh, but if I just add this in, then like had to change the listings and got so excited when I was like looking at everyone's art. I actually forgot to activate the listings for my own pieces in the show for about 10 minutes, and I was like, I got like completely got sidetracked. It was awesome, man. It's so cool. So yeah, that's the boys.
They're beautiful. I love your colors. It's so cool.
Yeah,
thanks, man.
So cool. And the interchangeable faces is a great idea.
Yeah, it was funny. I was speaking to an artist the other day, and he was sort of previewing some work that he's worked on, and he's like, "Oh, I'm doing this like face swap thing," and I was like, "Wait a minute," and like ran back, and they're kind of like they're different enough, but it was just a bizarre, like, you know, that sort of parallel thought or shared consciousness, whatever.
It happens,
a lot.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping to sort of do a few more of like the swapping faces and just going a little bit kind of deeper into that. But no, I'm really, really happy with these. So it was super fun to make as well. Oh, and I forgot the head is Palpatine, like vintage Kenner Palpatine.
Right.
Because I had a modern Star Wars head, but it was just with a hood. It was just too small though. And then remembered I had a Palpatine, and I was like, this is the best, like the perfect hood, perfect size, like a kind of enough kind of bulk in it. And yeah, I'm stoked. So
yeah, they came out great.
Yeah, they look awesome.
And And you put like a lot of work into like your creation of them. It's not just like here's an arm, here's a leg type thing. And I think I saw the other day you're really focusing on adding your own sculpts to every piece that you do now to like set them apart like a little bit more, which is cool.
Yeah. Like I really wanted. So once I sort of put these packs on the front, I just needed something, and I was like, I just need to do something really sort of basic and sort of sculpted the tube. So I use epoxy sculpt, and it's an old batch, so it's not probably the best quality, but it actually came out really good. And I think just putting a little bit on gives me more confidence each time to sort of add to the next one. But yeah, I think it's kind of essential. That's why I want to redo the arms, because they are just, they're just bootlegged arms. So I really want to kind of take these shoulder pads and put them on both arms and, do a lot more kind of custom work on it. So at least like each piece that's actually on the figure has some, tiny custom
little piece of you.
Yeah.
It's a good way. That's a good way to go do it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Cool. All right. I might jump out because.
All right.
I'll see if someone else wants to jump in. And do I just?
Thank you so much for being in it.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry, I forgot to say thanks again for putting on the show, man. It was wicked fun to be involved, and appreciate being pulled in.
Sweet. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, guys.
Looks like we got 7 minutes or 6 minutes left. Do you want to look through some of the ones we've missed? Because I just saw that Battle Babies was late.
Okay,
So
let me see what I can get here.
We might have missed a bunch of people.
Quite possibly. Let's see what we can pull up here. Please hold.
Yeah, Battle Babies. I think we also missed Dollar Slice as well.
Yes. All right. I may have to go through these actually just like piece by piece to make sure I get them all. So, all right. So Battle Babies. Let's flip this around here.
Maybe
wow.
Oh, wow. If there's anyone that was late, maybe say something in the comments. We'll make sure we cover you. Look at that piece. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's wild. So many pieces to that. And it's all like based on like the baby face too. I just got that now.
Which I think is where Battle Baby's name come from. Because I think he did these along this sort of idea.
Okay.
In the early stages of Battle Babies. And then he was excited to make something similar to what he had done in the past. Yeah, that was beautiful. I'm gonna have to take a closer look at all those pieces. Oh my God. Oh, and this is Dollar Slice?
This is Dollar Slices, yeah.
Oh, and he has his he was showing us in the DM group it was like live stream him making his piece. With all the crazy glow powders and everything. Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah. And then it's like his Puffco peak base that he uses for the Puffco things. I don't know. That's not my thing, so I can't speak anymore on that. But it's a cool piece. A nice little homage. An homage to Sucklord, the Savage Survivor Sucklord.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. Anyone else that you know that I missed for sure, or no?
No, those are the only two that came up.
Okay. So yeah, I do apologize if we've missed anyone else along the way. I suppose that's the downside of having a show with like, how many artists do we have in this? 60? 40?
44.
44. All right. Yeah, it's a large endeavor, but it came out quite well. And yeah, to what Titty Bean sort of said, it does look really cool that they all sort of have the orange background and you can sort of see the same theme in all of them. That was a cool idea.
I wanted it to all tie together.
So yeah, I mean, if you are watching, some artists are selling their stuff, some artists are not selling their stuff, but it never hurts to reach out to one of them if you're really interested in what they've done. Make sure, reach out, support, like, comment, help him out. Because yeah, everybody worked really hard on this, and it was very. I think it ran quite smoothly too, all things considered. 44 people involved, so
Yeah, it was quite the undertaking for the first attempt at this for me.
I don't know if
But
we got. Did we see this one? I don't know if I saw Resonant Gems before.
which one?
Maybe we did. I
Oh
can't
yeah,
remember.
I think this is his, right?
Yeah,
Because he's in Brazil.
very cool.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Um,
I love the little sprigs of hair. It's so cool. Oh, Eric just commented here, slam dunk. Did we see Eric's piece?
did we see Eric's piece?
Yeah,
We did see Eric's piece, but I will pull it up again
yeah,
because
pull it up again.
I like Eric. Um, yeah, I think I have a similar piece to this one from him as well, which is very
Oh yes,
cool.
right. Yeah, that's
And
beautiful.
like, yeah, so I do have a piece that is very similar to this, and like, I will never stop speaking of the craftsmanship and quality of Eric's work. I mean, you can tell that he's a painter
Yeah,
with how
yeah,
great the paint jobs are on all of his stuff. It's like so realistic.
yeah, yeah, beautiful
Um,
paint jobs. Yeah,
I think, like my partner Brooke, I think Eric is her favorite artist because there's not always like blasts of neon and other offensive colors so much in his toys. So
yeah,
she always appreciates his paint jobs more than mine, which is
yeah. He's
okay.
got he has a lot of earth tones in there, a lot of attention to
Hmm.
detail, shading. It's also so
And I
beautiful.
mean, like, one of the most impressive things about this piece that Eric made is like when he shipped this to me, like this is a hard piece. This is a hard piece to ship
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's delicate, but oh, he's an expert at packing things as well too. And not only that, he packs with like J cloths, so I can still use them for my own toy stuff later. So it's like win-win.
nice.
All right, I think we're coming up to 8:30. So if nobody else wants to jump in, I think we're probably good at this point.
All right.
Do you have anything else you want to show off? Do you want to, or you think you're good?
Um, I don't know. I can show off my molds. Um,
Your molds, yeah. Let's see your molds.
this is all
Are
the
those all the molds to make that toy?
yeah. All of those are all the molds for the toy. Yeah,
Ugh, that's exhausting for me.
that's the that's the wings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
head or the torso. Yeah,
all torso. Just the body.
some legs, some legs.
Yeah,
You got a lot of phones over there.
yeah. I was like watching. I was like watching the DM group as there's some spikes. What else we got?
It's not a lab monkey toy without some spikes.
That's true. Yeah, that's kind of a signature thing. Well, there's it's the C-3PO's arm that I used for his
Okay,
for,
very cool. From that C3PO that you made, the lab monkey
yeah.
style one.
Oh, and this is the Patriot's arm. This is a new arm that I used for his
Cool.
chainsaw arm. Oh yeah, and the chainsaw. I have no idea where the chainsaw came from, but it's a beautiful chainsaw. It's well, I think I added a little bit on the back end here of the sculpt, but most of this
Like
is all.
a little bit of pizzazz, your own pizzazz you put in there.
Yeah, just to sort of like make it. It wasn't ready to go onto an arm the way it was, So,
Okay, yeah.
and I got these. This is how I do my weapons. So all the armor. So you just pour it in the resin in,
Yeah.
and you just slam this on, and all the resin just
Oh, and
oozes
then
out
it
the
like
hole.
comes out the top when you do it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That totally makes sense.
it seems to be working okay. This is like the shin guard.
Yeah, that makes complete sense.
That's
Because
that.
it's such like a thin layer, I guess, that it would just like
Yeah,
push it all out. There's not a great chance of a bubble getting caught in there. That's interesting.
do that, and then just slam it, and it goes everywhere. And you throw it in the pressure pot really quickly.
Yeah, make sure you're wearing goggles so you don't get it in
Yeah.
your eyes.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the junk armor. This one I just did as a 2-part.
Okay.
Yeah, just go straight in. A lot of silver dust
A lot of
for all these parts. Yeah.
silver dust in the resin, or did you
Yeah.
paint the molds?
In the resin, yeah. I just mix
Okay.
it in. It's so light, it just floats, and it just stays in there.
Yeah.
If you cut
Sweet.
the resin,
You see the black
dust,
or whatever underneath?
yeah, the dust is only really on the actual surface of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I find that challenging with most of like the dusts that I've used, whether it's like hollow dust or silver dust, that like when you have to be very careful if you're shaving a part that you don't
Yeah.
shave too much, or there's going to be a chunk of whatever other color you have in there showing through.
That's why I covered him in blood, so I could. Blood's great for that. It's like, oh, I don't
Yeah,
want
absolutely.
to
Yeah, and it looks good on everything.
throw some
So
blood on it. Yeah.
just a
I
little
wanted him to
dab of
look.
blood there.
I wanted him to look like Thunderdome fresh. So
Absolutely. Thunderdome chic. Yeah, you got to make sure they're freshly bloodied when they go out there.
Yeah. Can't
All
have
right,
a naked chainsaw.
LM9.
All right, I'm gonna try and save this to my page.
Best of luck to you. And
Thanks.
we'll talk
Thank you so
soon.
much. Thank you so much for hosting this. Take care, man.
See ya. Bye.